Perhaps the easiest way to understand the differentiation between value and wealth that is true abundance and that is corrupted and confused energy is simply to look through the lens of material and spiritual reality. The ego is a trauma-based entity that was created as a personality vehicle for you to exist within, for you to utilize on this trauma-based planet. Because we are going through the spiral of the third dimension into the fifth dimension, we get to work with our ego, and we also get to work with our divine reality, work with our divine self. The collaboration between our higher selves and our ego allows us to ascend the duality reality of black and white and go into the utopian reality of the infinite rainbow of possibilities. Our ego is a trauma-based entity, and it is focused on material reality. This planet is a trauma-based entity focused on material reality. The ego is confused. And we're talking about a microcosm of your own ego and the macrocosm of the larger society. The ego thinks that material reality is the only reality. The ego doesn't understand the infinite nature of abundance. The ego doesn't understand the infinite nature of spirit. And so what we're taught, what we're born into, is trauma and abuse. And we're focusing on only the physical reality with our ego. And there's so many things that when you get disconnected from the higher spiritual reality, from the higher spiritual truth, you think that reality is different than it actually is. It's a contorted view. It's a whole world of shadows because we're not actually seeing the biggest picture. We're living in a world of duality, which is not the biggest picture. So the ego thinks, I have to have physical reality. I have to have these material things, and by having these material things, I will be good.